What did the settlement do for your life?
It was able to help my family thrive. I currently live a very, very comfortable and carefree life. I don't worry about things such as bills or groceries or interest rates or anything like that. Kids have a better sense of life. They don't miss for anything like they're missing on. Not that they were missing before, but now you could do things, membership to Sky Zone instead of Sky Zone twice a summer or something like that. I buy homes. I don't get loans.
So at the end of the day, huge come up. Your
Yes.
life's in a better place financially.
Yes. What I can say also is that it was awesome because in the beginning, I didn't know what to expect. So I was still trying to keep myself strong, working out, running, trying to work. I was trying to do these things. I didn't want to lose all the hard work I put in because prior to the accident, I was doing 100 pull-ups, 100 dips, 100 push-ups, jogging a mile every morning. And then I was going to the gym at 5 p.m. I was doing it every day. And over time, of course, I started losing it, but I mean, I can get it back. And now I got more time than ever. So it gave me the idea where my wife's able to stay home and not work. I work right here from my home. I don't really have to be at a 9 to 5. If I want to go on vacation, I just get up and go. It's that easy now. It's that easy. You can't tell me I have to be somewhere at a certain time because I don't have to be there. What's funny? I have a friend named Eric got in a car accident and broke his tailbone. Somebody hit him. I said, yo, dude, I'm going through a case right now. Call my lawyer up. He's like, nah, I got to do it in Manhattan. I'm like, yo, dude, who cares where he works at? I'm just telling you. Call my guy up. He's like, nah, I got my lawyer. My man only got 60 grand settlement minus 33 and a third of that. All he's able to do is buy himself an Infinity. I told my man to use you as an attorney. And you know what he said? Because the day Dennis told me my settlement, all excited, he was sitting in the car with me.
So you heard it.
And he was like, I should have used your lawyer. I'm like, I told you. I told you. So we meet people all the time. They say they're going to do something and we tell them to call 212 Carrion because to give you a sense of we just treat you the way we want to be treated, but if we're in your shoes. So that's how it is. It's kind of like if I was in an accident, I want this help too for something I don't know. And that's how I personally felt when I did the case. And I was patient, things like that. So it worked out well. I'm not mad at it.
Do you remember the day that I called you to tell you about the settlement?
Oh, I remember exactly what I was doing.
Tell me about it.
All right. I was just, I was out, I was coming home, my homeboy Eric. I just picked him up to hang out. He lives in Florida. He was visiting. You called me as I'm pulling on my driveway. I'm in the driveway with Eric, and you're talking to the car. Me and Eric are there, and he's like, you're like, you ready to hear this? I'm like, yeah. And you just said it. I was like, what? And Eric was like, I'm like, yo, I'm like crazy. And I told you I'm not gonna tell Bethany yet. So I didn't tell her that night when I went inside. I went inside like, yeah. So me and Eric were talking. He's like, yo, I want to tell you one thing. I would never ask you for a single dollar ever in my life. He hasn't done it either. So I never asked for nothing, but I should have used your lawyer. So I told you. But that's what it was for me. I was like, wow, this is real.
Life-changing moment?
I was like, what am I gonna do? I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had all these plans. I'm gonna buy my wife a car for holding me down through all the surgeries.
Which you did.
Which I did.
You bought your wife a car?
Yes, I bought my wife a car. That's the first purchase I made.
Tell me about that.
I went and got her a BMW X7. Yeah, I got her that car, which she drives right now. And I was gonna pay off the mortgage, but I got convinced not to by other investors who have been in the game longer than me. Don't pay that off yet, so I didn't do that. But then I immediately went and I started investing, and I invested in another house in Brentwood. I bought a house in Brentwood, flipped that one, did that one. So with the money, basically, I've just been rotating it to make more money for me. That's what I've been doing with it since I've got it.
So you're a full-time investor now?
And a licensed real estate agent. Yes, but yes, I'm a full-time investor now.
No bullshit. It really is like a life-changing, it's a game changer.
Yeah, I mean,
it changes everything.
It sped up the goals that I had for myself. It made them happen faster. I was on the path to being an investor, but it was a slow burn. It just accelerated it. So that's what was cool about it. It was boom, there already, when the house burned down 2020, we were already in the process of buying our second home, to our friends from Harper Jamel. Then we bought another house, Bethany and I. So we were already engaging the movement to happen that way. But when we got the settlement, it sped up the time kind of for us, and it made it so much, and its money came right after the pandemic ended. So we got through the pandemic, which was great because I worked from home, but the world was closed. So I was able to save a lot of money. I mean, the whole situation, even when the day was hit to the ended, everything in between, and to most people, I think I'm crazy. Even though pandemic, I got blessed. It was a blessing through all of it. Everything was a blessing at the same time. And yours was just a cherry on top of the sundae.
I like
So
that.
that's how it all worked.
So what would you tell somebody if they got into an accident?
212 carry on.